And I was always fascinated by good public speakers, orators. Go to the library and I would rent a tape of like Martin Luther King Jr. and his speeches. And like, I really like listening to Barack Obama's speeches. Truly inspirational speeches. And they did things, they were different. Like I didn't know exactly at that time why they were different, but the way that they carried themselves, the way they just walked the room. It wasn't later till I was in the Philippines and I was working with this pastor, and he was a great public speaker. And so I would just like watch him, like what he did. And he told me a little bit about what he did, which is like he would walk around and he would, instead of speaking to a crowd, he would pick one person in that crowd. And he would just lock eyes on that individual. He would just speak to that individual, which is crazy that you would think that only that individual would get that message. But by speaking personally in that way, it really, you connected, like it connected in a way that is kind of, I don't know, it's unexplainable. And it's really a powerful thing, like powerful change could happen in that moment. And you can look at like Tony Robbins, right? He's in sort of in the secular side, but he's like our modern day secular preacher, right? He inspires millions of people. And why do people gravitate toward him? And I think it's because he's really honed his craft of, in that setting, to be inspirational, which is, I think, something that is really hard to find these days. It's really hard to find inspiration. And when people find it, they're like, oh, that is a really big source of motivation.